Good evening. Welcome to Full-Time Sports Network and the Armoury TV. We're doing a double stream to both channels. So, hi everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We've already got someone in the comments saying up the Arsenal. Exactly, Jason. We're definitely hoping that anyway. But what we're going to do before we talk about the game, we are going to talk about last night's results very quickly. So yeah, I'm just going to bring up the screen so I'm not just talking to myself. I can actually show you guys. There we go. So the first game last night was Crystal Palace versus Brentford. It finished 1-1. Wilfried Zaha for Palace and Wissa for Brentford. Then we go into the Fulham-Brighton game. That was Fulham 2, Brighton 1. Mitrovic and Dunk own goal. McAllister with a penalty for Brighton. And we go into the Southampton-Chelsea game. Not what a lot of people were expecting, but this was the result. Southampton 2, Chelsea 1. Lavia and Armstrong for Southampton. Sterling for Chelsea. And the final one last night was Leeds versus Everton. It finished 1-1. Sinestra and Anthony Gordon with another goal for Everton. So he's doing very well at the moment. Now, what's this? Oh, and Moss is in the comments. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Noon for you. You're in Canada. Charlie Watts live from Stadium 2. Yeah, probably is. Given those of Arsenal PR stuff. Surely Wolves will win. No idea. But that's the other thing. There are 4 other games tonight. Now, this stream will cover the Arsenal-Aston Villa game solely, but when this game finishes, I will be finishing off with the Liverpool-Newcastle game. So if you want to stick with me, that's absolutely fine. If you want to leave, again, that's fine. You're probably here to watch the Arsenal-Aston Villa, like we probably all are. But yeah, because we were going to try and do a 5-game watch-along. Wasn't enough people, unfortunately, to cover it. So it's me doing it for the Arsenal-Aston Villa game. So we are going to get into the teams now because there are talking points. At least I'm not crying. I was on the Armoury last night and I was definitely crying last night thinking about the possibility of having Xhaka as our DM. But he's not, so it's all good. Right, so this is the Arsenal lineup. We've got Aaron Ramsdale in goal, Benjamin White, William Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Lokonga, Granit Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Jesus up front. We will come back to this. We will talk about that in a bit. Let's just go for the Villa lineup because I've got nothing to talk about this one. Martinez, Digne, Mings, Konza, Cash, McGinn, Kamara, Ramsey, Wendia, Watkins, and Leon Bailey. Yeah. Right, let's get back to the Arsenal lineup. I've got nothing to say about that. Aston Villa lineup. Right. So, my thoughts on the Arsenal lineup is not great. I have to be honest. And Wenger and Dean on the Arsenal review show on football. Come on, Sambi. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that this. Let's talk about it. Right, Ramsdale, perfectly happy with. Wasn't expecting this to change. Benjamin White, right back. Probably saving Tomiyasu for the weekend. Probably agree with that to a degree. Saliba, Gabriel, yeah, can't change that. Tierney, so obviously Zinchenko is not fully fit. He's back in full training, but probably being safe for the weekend. Let's go to the strike force. Jesus, fine. Martinelli, fine. Odegaard, fine. Saka, yeah. I think this is a game that we could have rested him. My opinion, I think we could have rested him tonight. I feel there's a niggle. I don't think he's out of form. I don't think it's contract talk. I think there's a niggle. I think he's got a bit of a problem, and we need to rest him. There's something just not right about him. You can see it. it feels like he's lost something. So I'm wondering if he's trying to like protect something. I don't know. There's just something not right with Saka. So I would have pulled him tonight. I would have put him on the bench, given him half an hour later. Put Vieira there. Put Marquinhos there. You know, to have Saka there again. Yeah, I'm getting kind of annoyed that we keep playing him. And that's not me being horrible to Saka. I just think he can have a rest. He can have a rest. Players are allowed to rest. Xhaka, yeah, I won't change that himself. Conga, there was a lot of talk about Ben White being put to DM. Xhaka being put into dim, which literally made me cry. But I think this is the best we could have done, to be honest. Yeah, he was a very tall guy, wasn't he? Yeah, he was unusual when we signed him from Milan. He was a very unusual midfielder. Really, you look at him and you go, "Oh, he's surely a centre back." No, he's not. He's a proper hard-working defensive midfielder. Brilliant talent. Loved seeing him live. He was fantastic live. Such a nice guy. Hard on the field, soft off it. And that's literally the best way of describing Vieira. Is so hard on the field, proper focused, proper in the game, proper like wearing Arsenal on his heart. As soon as he was off it, out of the football, situation, obviously after full time and the game's calmed down a bit, soft as anything, and that's what I liked about Vieira. He's a nice guy, and Crystal Palace are very lucky to have him as a manager, to be fair. Anyone that wants to talk rubbish about him, by all means, but you're talking absolute out your bum. Right, so we're going to go into the subs tonight. So we've got Eddie, Marquinhos, Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Matty Smith there, but it's Matty Smith, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Cedric, and Turner. Be very surprised to see Matty come on. Yeah. So what we've got 2 right backs technically, centre back. Oh, hang on. Hi everyone. That's very nice to hear, but my phone's just going on a mad one. Marquinhos, yeah. If we don't sign someone tomorrow, I'm going to lose the plot. Seriously, going to lose the plot. So we're 20 minutes away. 20 minutes. You know what? We're not going to bother sharing that anymore. There we go. So it's just me. Okay. So what's everyone thinking? What is the score gonna be? What do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be? Do we think it's going to be an easy turnout? I've looked at Villa lineup, and to be fair, it looks pretty good on paper. It does look good on paper. You got Ren Diaz, you got Bailey, Watkins, you got 3 threats there. You got Ramsey, McGinn, and who's the other midfielder today? Someone else, can't think. But you know what? I think I predicted 3-2 yesterday, and yeah, it's going to be a hard game. I'll be shocked, absolutely shocked. I know someone's gone for 3-0, 4-0, 4-1. I'll be absolutely shocked if it goes like that. I really would be. I just can't see it. But who knows? Who knows what it could be? But yeah, let me know what your predictions are. Send them in. Let me know, because we're 20 minutes away from kickoff. 20 minutes. We're a long way. And to be fair, there isn't much more to talk about apart from the Arsenal situation with transfers, which, as people here, but what I don't agree with is there was a certain Arsenal podcaster earlier who did a stream. I heard about it and I just laughed. He did a call-in show and like saying, please help him understand why Arsenal fans are losing their minds, that we're not very unlikely to get a signing. And I'm thinking to myself, I heard you at the end of the last season saying that we needed a midfielder. What player have we not got? We still have not got a midfielder. Not one. You could say Zinchenko played there, yeah, but he's our left back as well. Fabio Vieira is not a midfielder. He's the Odegaard, squad rotation player. I'm not going to say backup because Vieira is way better than the backup. So Vieira is not going to play midfield. So our midfield is Sambi, El Neni, Partey, and Xhaka. That's about it. It's not looking good, people. I have to be honest. And even like people are getting excited about Danilo, and I'm like, I've done a comparison with Danilo, with Sambi, and there's literally no difference. So we're getting another 20-year-old that isn't better than Sambi, and Sambi can't even get into the team because Sambi's not good enough yet. So that doesn't make any sense to me, due to the fact that we're not. We need to go out and we need to buy someone that's going to come into our squad, and go, right, Xhaka, Partey, I'm here. I'm going to challenge your position. And they're going to sit back and go, whoa, okay, we need to work hard. We need to train harder, play better. We can't be doing this kind of stuff where we're just sitting back and going, oh, that's okay, we'll just buy for the future more. We've bought for the future. We've done all this. I remember very clearly, that this whole plan was youth and adding. Now I'm going to be very careful how they word it because they say world class players, but I now know what they meant. Players that have the potential to be world class. So very good players that have very good potential. Great, lovely. Don't want world class players straight in because it would cost an absolute fortune, wages, transfer fees. You want players that have got the potential. That's great. Where are they? They're not in my bedroom. They're not in the changing room. Where are they? Because I'm not going to bring in Jesus and Zinchenko into this conversation because they are players that we needed. Anyway, Vieira was an added extra, which I'm actually excited about. I can't wait to see Vieira. I'm annoyed that he's not playing again tonight. He is ready. I've seen him play. He looks sharp. He looks ready. He looks happy-ish. He wasn't very happy the other day when Gabriel scored the winner. But, I wouldn't be happy if I had his potential and I was sat on the bench, not coming on. I wouldn't be happy either. So, we didn't have another problem. Where are we going to get these players from? Because if you look up front, are we strong enough in the wings? Are we? Okay, let's look at this logically. Martinelli, left wing. Right wing, Saka. Jesus up front. Then we've got Eddie up front as a squad player. You can say Smith Rowe technically is a left wing squad player, but I think he's got the potential to go as a left centre midfielder. So we went to pull him out. Marquinhos, not quite ready yet. Probably another good year away. So we haven't got. Let's remember Edu's lovely whiteboard in All or Nothing. He has all these different positions and he has all the different names. Now I know what it looks like, and I guarantee we're probably, for me, 4 away, 4 signings. We're missing a left centre back squad player because we've only got Gabriel that can play left centre back comfortably. Then you've got we haven't got a proper person that's going to challenge Martinelli, because Smith Rowe, as I said, is probably more of a left centre midfielder than he is. Moss is just saying that they're going live from the Emirates right now. I've got it on at the moment. I've got the sound on yet. I just wanted to have my little rant. Then the right wing, we've only got Saka, really. That he's not going to be scared about Marquinhos. He's not going to go, oh, I need to up my game. He's going to go, yeah, I'm all right. If I have a couple of bad games, I'll still have my position. We don't need that. That is the wrong mentality. I've always been this big advocate of we must have big players. And yeah. And, last season, I'll do one more about last season. Last season, we had 3 strikers. A lot of people forget this, that we had Laka, we had Eddie, and we had Birev. A lot of people who know me well enough know that I have a big soft spot for Birev. Birev is something different. He adds something different to the Arsenal attack. He's tall, he's fast, he's strong. He'll only get stronger over time. And he can put the ball in the back of the net. We haven't got any of that this year. Balogun and Birev, our 2 biggest talents up front, have both left on loan. So we've literally got Jesus and Eddie. And I wasn't trolling. I was going into other people's, Arsenal podcasts and asking the question, because I like to hear other people's opinions, not just listen to my own and go, okay, I think they're wrong here. But I'm like, well, who's the third option? They're saying Martinelli, and I'm like, no, I can't see it. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I love Martinelli, but nah, not for me. What's Moss saying here? Eddie maybe see for aside from a match or 2 doesn't hurt either. Yeah, I get that, Moss. But what if they both pick up injuries? It's something scary now. Really is something scary now. It really does concern me. Bayern Munich under zone, Arsenal. I don't know how you say that. Fubo TV, and Man City, Forest on phone. And cheers, mate. Appreciate it, Moss. Just don't go mad, mate. Bayern is German Cup. I think maybe switch to Championship match then. Yeah, I would. I'd choose the Championship. Well, I think there's some Papa John's as well tonight. Papa John's are always quite entertaining as well. But we are 10 minutes away, so I think it's time for me to start listening to the noise. There we go. So now I can hear the TV. But please, everyone, let me know what you think and what the score's going to be. Really appreciate it if you could. That would be great. And I will be keeping up to date with all the other scores as well. And also, please subscribe to both FTSN and the Armoury TV. I don't know who's watching on what, but I really appreciate it. The Armoury TV is obviously more Arsenal related. You'll see me over there. Great guys though, love them. And on FTSN is all sports, so you'll see me over there as well. But there'll be other people doing all sorts of different sports from all over the world, Moss being one of them. But yeah, just please subscribe to everyone. Here comes the Prem music. But yeah, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I will try and keep you up to date with all the scores. I'm kind of hoping Moss will as well, because it could be a bit tricky. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to try and keep everybody up to date with all the scores the best I possibly can. Normally I use the score centre, so I'm hoping that's going to be kind to me tonight. Sometimes it's not. Let's see if I can find a good way of getting the I've got a horrible feeling. Yeah, it's going to be a pain, isn't it? It's going to be separate games. Right, I'm going to have to just do my best, to be honest, guys. I'll have to do my best to keep you up to date with all the guys. Isaac's starting, is he? Whoa. Can Newcastle get a result? Well, I will be watching that one after this one. Because there'll be like another half an hour to play in that game. So I will be going from this game to that game. I won't be shocked. And that's me saying I wouldn't be shocked is kind of the state that Liverpool are in. I know that they won 9-0 against Bournemouth, and well done for that. But I've seen them play Fulham. I've seen them play against Man United. Saw them play against Palace. They are not the Liverpool that we know. And they weren't like that against Bournemouth. Bournemouth were just absolutely awful. They were shockingly bad. But yeah. So I will be trying to keep everyone up to date for all scores the best I possibly can. It's going to be a bit tricky. But yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best. But we are 7 minutes away. 7 minutes away now. So if yeah. Oh yeah. Goal Rush, nice. Is that what yours is on? You've got Goal Rush. I hope you have. You can help me out, to be honest, because this is the problem. I haven't got any. I've got no way of. I used to, but I've got so much on my phone now. I just can't have it. But it used to come up with the scores. But the problem is now, I've got so much stuff on my phone. I just can't do it. Let's try and work out what the best app to use to keep me updated with the scores. Matches. I think that might be the best one. Hopefully this one updates quickly for me. Hopefully, but I do apologise if I'm slightly behind on some goals. I will try and update. I can't believe Champions League starts next week. That is mad. So that means Europa starts for us next week, next Thursday. So I can't believe how quick it's gone around. It wasn't long ago I was doing qualifiers. I know that's how it works, but it just seems so quick. I quite like the Aston Villa kit. That's quite nice, isn't it? Problem is they've ruined it with yellow. Oh no! Have I just seen Rob Jones as the goal the ref? Is Rob Jones seriously the ref? Oh, I'm not hopeful now. I'll be honest. I can't stand that guy. No, I'll explain why. I cover a lot of EFL matches, and everyone I saw him manage or ref, should I say, awful. He's awful. Some lovely classic Arsenal kits there. Brilliant. And they're young youngsters as well. That's awesome to see. Is it seriously Rob Jones? Oh, it is as well. Oh, my word. People get that secret from me, don't they? That Rob Jones is the ref. Are you kidding me? Not entertained. Right, hopefully this app works. Players are out. Robert Jones is the ref, and I can't stand that guy. Right, so what are we going to see from Arsenal and what are we going to see from Villa? Are we going to see a wounded animal like Villa are? Or are we going to see an Arsenal that are going to take apart the wounded animal that is Aston Villa? Who knows? Who knows? But we shall find out very shortly. Let's see if hopefully these start resetting them. So yeah, those are teams: Ramsey, Lieber, White, Gabriel, Tierney, Xhaka, Lokonga. I hope that's not a double pivot. Martinelli, Odegaard, Jesus, Saka, Buendia, Watkins, Bailey, Ramsey, Kamara, McGinn, Digne, Mings, Konza, Cash, and Martinez in goal for Villa. It's going to be interesting how that midfield competes with our midfield. To be honest, yeah. My only concern with Arsenal's lineup is Lokonga. It's a decent Aston Villa team, though. They're not as bad as the bad form has been for Villa. They're not that bad, but they just are at the moment. But I do think Mings against Jesus will be an interesting battle. With Konza as well, to be honest. I just hope Jesus tears them apart a little bit back there. But let's hope we get something happening here. There's Steven Gerrard, Neil Critchley. Underrated coach he is, Neil Critchley. He did so well at Blackpool. Oh. Okay, so the Lottie playing for Forest tonight. Cool. So Aston Villa kicking off right to left. Digne, McGinn, Buendia out for an Arsenal throw-in. I need to see better from Saka tonight, I have to be honest. Oh, someone's got a move for Ben White because he's taken forever to throw this in. Tries to find Jesus. Out for a throw into Arsenal. But Jesus is down. Is it a foul or a throw in? Ooh. Crunch that is. But the other two other games have kicked off. Bournemouth, Wolves, Man City and Forest have kicked off now. And Moss has got Blackpool versus Blackburn on the zone. That'll be a good game. Both for Lancashire clubs. McGinn pushed up. Oh, he fell. Free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard pushed off the ball by McGinn. Rob Jones. Honestly, can't stand this guy. So what we're going to do? Whip it in, or was Odegaard going to whip it in? It's going to be either an in-swing or an out-swing. I think it's going to be in. Oh no, it's going to be an out-swinger. Martinelli. Wasn't the greatest in the end. Ball's back with Tierney. Tierney tries to find Martinelli. Foul. Big no. No goals in the end of the game so far, so I can see. Just waiting for Villa to take their free kick. Martinez is well known for taking a very long time to make a cup of tea. And then take a free kick. Wasn't the greatest free kick in the end either. At least if you can take your time, at least do it well. Okay, Gabriel's made a silly error here because he's just, oh my words. See, anyone wants to say that that was clever by Gerrard, wasn't he? Pulled himself out of position, went out to challenge for a ball, lost that challenge. Buendia and Ramsey linking up. So Saliba had to come over. Gabriel then was on the wrong side of the defence and was just struggling. Yeah, exactly, mate. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get loads of people together to try and cover it if we could. It's going to be stressful, people. It's going to be stressful. Gabriel needs to make better decisions than that. And by Gabriel, I do mean Gabriel. 4 minutes in. I'm guessing he's wearing his black and grey again tonight. Probably should put money on what he's going to wear. It's pretty much always black and grey. He needs to change his wardrobe. Saliba being nice and calm and, making great. Seriously, Munzi. Not only do you come in and say this, you then come in and say that. Seriously, Muns. But big up to Munzi. Hope you're doing well, mate. You've got to be careful. If you're doing a watch along tomorrow, I'm just going to come in and troll you tomorrow. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Oh, Sambi needs to be careful there. That wasn't a great decision. Definitely put his arm up there where it didn't need to be. Silly decision there, personally, but there we go. Oh dear. The problem is Villa have worked out that we are going to be a lot weaker defensively with Sambi there. And Villa have picked up on that. Oh, you're not doing well? Oh, okay. Okay, but Arsenal really needs to wake up a bit here. Villa, this is what I was worried about. Villa, they're a wounded animal, and sometimes wounded animals either just give up or they come out fighting. Here comes Saka. Someone tugging the shirt a little bit there. Oh, that's a foul. How is that not a foul? Here comes Watkins on the attack for Villa. This is why I don't like Rob Jones. I can't stand the guy. Gabriel needs to make a sensible decision now. I think it's being checked by VAR. Big up to Colm. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you very much for popping in, saying hi. I know you have literally no interest in this game. Let's have a look at this again. Okay, there. Saka did go down rather easily. I think Mings is literally holding him though. VAR is complete. No penalty. Can't stand Bob Jones though. So, yeah. It is what it is. But here's Sambi. Finds Tierney. Let's check to see goals. What's this passing? Oh, wrong one. No goals so far in any of the 3 games that kicked off now. There will be another one kicking off in 7 minutes. And then Liverpool, Newcastle kick off at 8. Well, it's a hard challenge one again there on Ben. But to be honest, Villa are going to come out fighting. They are going to come out so strong. Because why wouldn't they? They've got Steven Gerrard as their manager. They have been pretty bad the first 4 games. They are going to come out and fight so hard. And this is why I don't agree that this is going to be quite an easy game. I went for 3-2. To be honest, there hasn't been many goal scoring opportunities. It's more feistiness than it is anything else. So, yeah. Oh, these tackles are really hard. And that's Booba Kamara. They're going to pick up some yellows soon, surely. Because yeah, they're tough, but they're getting a little bit like on the cusp of a yellow card. It's Jesus. Good save by Martinez. Problem is they were showing replay, so I couldn't tell you what actually brought that there. Here we go. Odegaard finds Jesus. Jesus controls it. Shot. Brilliant save by Martinez there. Good evening, Rebel. Hope you're doing well. I don't believe so. I still think we need 3 players, but I can't see that happening in the last day of the season. Really can't. I could see maximum 1 now, and that is it. Sadly. What about United for you, though, Rebel? You expecting anything else other than Dubravka and Anthony? Or do you think that's it? And do you think Ronaldo is really staying? Oh, is Xhaka? Oh, is Gabriel? Got. Oh, I thought that was in. Just wide. I thought that was in. Okay, so Gabriel's made up from his early error for me. So Xhaka defending hard here, Aston Villa, to be fair. Finds Gabriel. So it's Saliba to Gabriel in the attack. Is Saka shot weak? Gabriel, what on earth is Gabriel doing here? Straight into Martinez. Odegaard is looking so good so far this season. Yeah, I have to admit. He's one of the players that I've been most impressed with. Obviously, Libra's definitely up there, but I think we've got a new attacking midfielder lineup of Saliba and Gabriel. Martinez is having some really bad kicks. That's the second one I've seen now. It's just too low. It's not getting any height. There's Bailey against Tierney. Can Bailey get a cross in? He can, but it's deflected off Tierney. Ramsey tries to head it back in. Buendia. Struggled with his name. And it's back out to Bailey. Back to Cash. Konza. Oh, Jesus trying to get a foot in here. I do like his pressing though, Jesus. Here comes the Buendia. Odegaard wins a tackle against him. That's another hard challenge. Got to be a yellow. They've got to start getting these yellows out, because otherwise, unfortunately, Frixa can't show the game. It gets done for a copyright. Holland goal. Yes, you're right, Moss. Well done. Thank you very much. Stevie is definitely fighting for his job, Rebel. No doubt. And to be honest, the players have come out fighting for him. So good on to the players, because he obviously hasn't lost the dressing room. Yeah, as I said, Frixa can't share the game. Sorry, mate. Like an answer says, it's inevitable. It is. So it's 1-0 to City. Let's see if I can find that on this one. Haaland. There we go. Exactly. Thank you, Rebel. But yeah, as I said, we can't show it, sadly. Once we get enough copyright. So the best I can do is just talk about what's happening the best I possibly can. Thank you very much, Full-Time Sports Network. But make sure you please like and subscribe the stream, and yeah, share it with anyone that may be interested in listening to me just ramble on, to be honest. So that's pretty much what I do, just ramble on and talk about the important things that are happening in the game. But I'm glad that there's been an early yellow card, because these tackles were getting a little bit on the edge of a bit too naughty. So hopefully that might have calmed the Aston Villa players down a bit now that he is going to show yellow card for him. But both teams look up for it, and this will be a really, really cheers. There's Moss being the awesome man that he is and updating me on all the stuff in the games. My phone's just going mad due to the fact I follow so much football. I've got pretty much everything coming up on my phone. Is Odegaard trying to find Jesus? Oh, Jesus has managed to. Oh, they're still. Odegaard. Oh, they're calling for handball here. Don't think it is though, because it was a quick. Right, so Aston Villa lose it. Oh, Odegaard finds. Jesus manages to push Mings off the ball, which is crazy. Martinez struggles with the save. I don't think there has been a VAR check. And if it was quick and over and done with. So Saka with a corner now. Whipped in. It wasn't a bad corner though, to be fair. Yeah, it's going to Villa. Oh, begins trying to find Ollie Watkins here. And Watkins is down the right against Sambi. That was a bit of a concern. Has to go back though to Ramsey, to Bendia. Whoo! Cheers, Moss. I appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, we need a goal. 16 minutes gone in all three games right now that's kicked off. One will be kicking off any moment now, which will be West Ham, Tottenham. They're just updating me about the Man City goal. I'm like, I'm already on there. I've got a Moss. I've got a Moss that updates me. Yeah, I don't think there was any check. I couldn't see it very well, but there wasn't a check. Or if there was, it was so quick it was ridiculous. Um, but yeah, it'll be something I'll look into probably tomorrow. Um, Nothing we can do about it now, unfortunately. I'll have a look tomorrow properly. Here's Tini whipping it in. I don't really get these high crosses, to be honest. We still haven't got anyone really great in the air. Hammer's bubbly. Good evening, Errol. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hammer's bubbles flying, so then have they kicked off? It still says it hasn't kicked off on my one. I hope you're doing well there, Errol. Jesus strong. Yeah, honestly, that I was happy we were getting him, but I'm more happy now I've seen him in an Arsenal shirt because he doesn't look like the player that he did at City at all. It looks so much better. And he looked good at City. So, yeah, I'm delighted with Jesus. I haven't been excited in the striker since I saw Armoury. I wasn't the greatest fan of Van Persie, only because his injury record kind of made me get annoyed in the end. But yeah, since Henry, I've not seen a striker at Arsenal that I've been that excited about. And before Henry, obviously, it was Wrighty. As everyone knows, I love the Wrighty. Here comes Villa trying to build something now on the right. Ramsey. Good tackle by Xhaka, well done. Xhaka's on the break. Oh no, it's Martinelli. Oh, okay, that's even better tackle then, because I thought it was Xhaka. It's Martinelli. To be honest, I said yesterday on the preview that it's going to be harder than a lot of people think because Villa are going to come out fighting, and they have, and it would not surprise me. There hasn't been a draw for 10 years in this fixture, so I don't expect a draw. I expect someone to win, and I wouldn't be shocked if Arsenal lose, and it won't be down to bad Arsenal. I just think it will be a very good Villa because they have got a good squad. They're just not playing very well at the moment, So, yes. Of course, he would say that. Oh, well, that's just me. Don't get me started on Leicester at Man United tomorrow. But big up to Errol. If it wasn't for Errol, I wouldn't be doing any of this now. I'm just doing my own thing, and now I'm part of an awesome family and community on here. I love it. So supportive, so fun to work with as well, to be honest. But here comes Jesus. Won by Konza, who clears it. He goes back to Slibar. Slibar just gets it back to White. Honestly, Odegaard just sometimes looks like he puts it. He doesn't need to. He just knows where to pass it, where to put it. Much better than a good game. He's having an alright game. Bailey looks good, so yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting battle to watch. To be honest, it will be Bailey against Kieran Tierney tonight. The West Ham game has kicked off, by the way. Somewhere only 3 minutes in. Don't know what happened there. I'm a bit behind. I'm just going to make them finish late as well now. Arsenal not going to let Villa play out from the back here, which is probably quite good actually, due to the fact Martinez's kicking has not been great. Right, Ramsdale's got the ball, kicks out. He finds Saka. No, he can't. Big no. So 61% possession for Arsenal. There's Odegaard. Finds Xhaka. Okay, fair enough. Oh, gotta be. Oh my word. Saka at the back post misses. Pretty much an open goal as well. Probably not as easy as it looks, to be fair. But let's have a look. So Martinelli takes it, crosses it. Just on the half volley, that's the problem. It's on his weak right foot, but still, to be the star boy, he shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, it depends if Patino's playing. Is Patino playing? Do you know? I've got to do the Lone Rangers show in the next few weeks. So that means I've got to research all the players. I know he has played for him. Haaland again. Sorry, Forrest. I think this is going to be a very bad night for you. Let's just be honest. It's going to be a very bad night for Forest. But they shouldn't be coming out and sacking their manager after this one. Because there is nothing you can do against the Haaland machine at all. So yeah, 2-0 to Man City now. Yeah, I did actually. I was kind of shocked that they didn't put him back for a foul because I thought that was a. Mind you, Jacob Ramsey is very tiny, real still. So yeah, but that was what he did. Yeah, to be honest, I've got too many people out there calling him the star boy. He's not the star boy right now. Odegaard is the star boy. Saka is worrying me a little bit at the moment, but here comes Watkins. Oh, Bailey. No, Villa have lost that. Made a few errors there. Watkins thought it was just going to fall to a player there instead of actually working for it. Zelda Master, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, exactly. Haaland. So I'm just going to call it Haaland FC, to be honest, at the moment. Haaland FC against Forest. So I'm pretty sure he's one of those who could just play against a five-side team by himself and win. The game has calmed down a little bit, thankfully, right now. Arsenal just passing it around at the back. Finding Kieran Tierney on the left. Back to Gabriel. Over to White. White finds Odegaard. What I've got to be slightly worried about is it doesn't become the Odegaard show. Which I don't get me wrong, I love Odegaard. But if we look like we're the only ones, that's the only option or outlet we're using, that will soon be worked out. But here comes, is that Matty Cash, I think? Rendia. to Matty Cash. Wasn't the greatest tackle there by Gabriel. Rendia with a shot, easily saved by Ramsdale. Easily saved. Here comes Martinelli. As he crosses it, goes out for a corner, I think. McGinn there. What's my score predictions for this one? My score predictions for this one is 3-2 to Arsenal. As for the other games, Bournemouth, Wolves, I expect a Wolves win. Man City, they're already 2-0 up though. That could be anything from 4 to 9-0, literally. West Ham, Tottenham, I think that will be a draw. Might be a West Ham win as well. And then Liverpool, Newcastle. That's a tricky one to guess. Liverpool could be absolutely on fire, but then Newcastle could absolutely shock Liverpool. Another corner for Arsenal, by the way. Foden has an assist. Yeah, he got the assist for the first one. No one got the assist for the second one. So that would be an interesting one. Liverpool, Newcastle coming out. Awesome. But Zelda, tell me your predictions, right? I mean, more than welcome to. Yeah. Wasn't a great corner that time. Well done, Sambi. Well done, Sleeper. Oh, that guy is just sublime. I'm sorry. I hate that we had to wait a whole extra year to see him, because he was like this last season for Marseille. Oh, he said he had got the ball. Looks quite a. I think it's a just got there. Let's have a look. See if they can replay it. To Jesus. Nah, it's all right. Not a penalty, that one. It's worth asking, though. Should never be scared about to ask. Here comes Martinelli. Find Xhaka. I do enjoy. Let's go. Jesus. Goal for Arsenal. 1-0. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be an absolute destroy show. It's going to be painful. I think I had you only had City at 3-1. Seriously. They're going to demolish Nottingham Forest. They're going to demolish most teams, and we have to be prepared for when we play them. We could get demolished. I'm just going to change the score now. Happy days. Happy days. We're going to change the score. 1-0 to Arsenal. And it's not boring Arsenal. Jesus. 30th minute. Jesus. There we go. Now, Moss, are you saying it's a third City goal from a Haaland flick header, but no? Oh, okay, no goal. Cool. And the Liverpool Newcastle game has now kicked off as well. Thought that pass back to Ramsdale might be a little bit too hard there, but it was okay. It was okay. There's just a little bit too much more pace. Does Xhaka get an assist? I shall tell you. According to who I use, no, he doesn't. He might do in your FPL, however that works, Moss. But yeah, I'm glad your FPL is doing well, Zelda Master. Big up to you. Just according to this, no, he doesn't. But it might be different for your FPL. There's only been one assist in the City game, which was Foden for the first goal. So depends. It could be different for yours. I don't know. I can only go by what I'm using right now. So yeah. But yeah, we're 1-0 up, so that's good. But Villa still look up for it. And they need to be honest. I think they've got a really tricky game at the weekend, haven't they? Aren't they playing City? Right there with not the greatest pass. Kieran Tierney just lucky he got it. Here comes Martinelli. Jesus. What was Xhaka doing there? Oh, so that's right. That's a tough question for me to answer right this moment. Come back to me in a few days and I'll answer it. Right now, I'm still going to say fifth. But I'm hopeful after I've looked into it a little bit more, who finishes what signings tomorrow. I'm hoping I can say fourth, but at the moment I'm going to say fifth. That's my today answer. Is a fifth. Yeah, it's definitely not come up as an assist. So yeah, I'm going to go with it's not, mate. Yeah, don't worry, I knew what you meant. Don't worry, myself. You don't need to spell check. You know, I can always work out what you're saying. But yeah, it's definitely not an assist. It hasn't come up on mine as an assist. But the scores are still as they are at the bottom of the screen there. Arsenal 1, Villa 0, Bournemouth 0, Wolves 0, Man City 2, Forest 0, West Ham 0, Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0, Newcastle 0. Arsenal are pressing Villa, which is probably good, to be honest, because I can't stand Mings. I don't think he's a very good defender. And a lot of people forget he was a left back when he first started, and that's probably where he should have stayed. Because him as a centre back for me is a joke. I'll be perfectly honest. He should just go back to being either a left centre back in a back three, or be a left back. He's not a centre back in a two. It's not good enough. But Saliba looking just so calm and so reassuring. Must be so nice to have him back there, just knowing, yep, it's all right, William will sort it out. And Jesus works like A Trojan. Honestly, he is crazy. I love him. Merseyside derby at the weekend. Everton versus Liverpool. And then the Champions League starts next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Going to be busy, busy, busy. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Yeah, he's just not that good. He's probably going to be okay as a left centre back, and he'll be okay as a left back. As a two, oh no. Glad Moss is happy with the VAR tonight. I'm not happy with the referee decision for this one. In fact, I have to see Rob Jones, but it is what it is. But he's not done too badly, to be fair. Oh, Aston Villa having a nightmare at the back. But again, we were watching the replay, so I don't know. Right, so Martinez kicks it to Mings. And they've stopped showing the replay because the corner was taken quickly. And Villa have got it. And Odegaard has pulled back Watkins. So it's a foul to Aston Villa. And it's a yellow card for Odegaard. Okay. Probably right. Did put him back. Was he? Yeah. I'm with Chris Sutton on this one, but they're just showing replay now. But Martinez, what on earth is that? Okay, that was a Martinez error at the back there. But Odegaard, Spurs always wanting penalty. Yeah. Right now, who do you see winning the World Cup? Right now, Argentina. That's who I see. I can't see England. I can't. Oh, crikey. Villa are playing risky at the back now. I say the attacking and the midfield are playing pretty well for Villa. Their defence. Here comes Bailey. Oh. To be honest, Villa just can't find one another. There's Martinelli in the CDM role at the moment. Odegaard to Saka to Jesus. Now it's another foul to Arsenal. But yeah, my answer is going to be Villa. Villa. Oh, it's 3-0 to City now. Oh, no guess. Don't need to even mention who scored. We already know before I can type it in. It's a Haaland. It's the Haaland show. Doo-doo. But yeah. So yeah, it's just a madness, isn't it? It's 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. It's madness. Yeah, they are, mate. They are. To be honest, I've not seen a bad performance as of yet. You know, I only gave 1-6 at the weekend, and I got shot down for that. I am fair. We're playing well. Sambi's doing the best he can. You know, he's nowhere near ready for the first team, but he's doing as well as he can. You know, there are limitations for what Sambi can do right now. We never signed him to come straight into the team like he did. He needs a good couple of seasons before he's ready for us. And this is his second season. So next season, I expect him to play. Not this season. Cash from cross. Oh, Buendia with a shot there. I think Buendia and Ben White might be going to be trying to wind each other up by the looks of it. Cash with a great cross there. Oh, I see. Yeah, Ben White just flicked his leg up for no reason there. That was a bit silly. Ben's got this little immature side of him though, which I don't quite like. It's going to get him into trouble one of these days. So how many goals will Man City score tonight? We're going over 4. We're getting close to 10. Who knows? Here comes Tierney. Mings was all over Hezers there. That's just like can't stand the way that he defends. How he gets in the England setup is beyond me, honestly. He's an awful defender. Here comes Odegaard, trying to find Jesus. Oh my word, how did Saka not score that? But to be fair, okay, I need a bit more data over that because it wasn't a clear shot from Saka. So Odegaard lifted it up to find Jesus. Jesus kind of gets it past Martinez, but then Saka was falling over at the time. All he needed to get was a little touch to it. He would have gone in. So that wasn't something that he should have been scoring. But yeah, it's just one of those. But maybe 2 minutes of injury time. Was Ramsdale. Big kick out? Yes. No. Oh, crikey. Con's having a bad. Oh, that's yeah, he's playing on from that. That was definitely a foul on Saka there. Odegaard. Jesus leaves it for Tierney. Tierney crosses it, goes out for throw-in. Yeah, I'd say that he definitely should have 2. Yeah, should definitely have 2 by now. But only the first one I can. The first one's really hard though. It's like on his weaker foot, it's half volley. You know, I'd expect better from someone that scored the star boy. But how about we scoring Saka instead of putting pressure on him, calling him the star boy? Oh, Martinelli. Oh my word, what a shot. Martinelli with a great shot there. Great save by Martinez as well. I have to be honest there. Oh, that was definitely going in. No doubt about that. This shot from Martinelli. Beautiful. Yeah, that's going in. Well, they'll be lucky to keep hold of him tomorrow, so because that is one guy that's on a lot of people's lists. But thanks, Moss, for updating me. Saka with a corner here. And there is half time. So it's Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0 at half time, people. Let's just update that very quickly. Half time. Yeah, that was what. Well, apart from his error earlier from the pass back, yeah, that was a great save by Martinez. But I'm going to have a very quick short break because I'm going to be here for another good hour and a half. Yeah, I will be back. I'm just going to say I will be back shortly. So I'm back. So yeah, Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0. Good first half from Arsenal. Should definitely be up more than we are. So it's half time. Oh, Tottenham scored. Okay. Well, that's dampened my mood. Never mind. Gerrard's not having a good start to his season at West Ham, is he? So yeah, we're going to go through the half-time scores very quickly. Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0, Bournemouth 0, Wolves 0, Man City 3, Nottingham Forest 0. They're still playing at West Ham, Tottenham, 35 minutes in. It's West Ham 0, Tottenham 1. 23 minutes into the Liverpool-Newcastle game, and that's 0-0. So yeah, I have to say that was a very good first half by Arsenal. Let's just look at stats. Ball possession was 67% possession for Arsenal. Total shots 15. 15 shots, 7 on target, 5 blocked shots. That's important. They're blocked shots. 7 corners for Arsenal. Always look at the passes as well. Yeah. Nearly double the amount of passes that Aston Villa have. We have totally dominated that first half. Let's have a look at accurate passes. 89%, that's pretty good. 76 for Villa. Long balls, 74%, so that's pretty good as well. Crosses is only 13%. That is something that we really do need to improve. Dribbles, we've won those. We've lost the most possession. That needs to improve. We've won the most duels. So yeah, it's looking good. Let's look at the Bournemouth game. 61% possession for Wolves. 6 shots for Wolves. 1 for Bournemouth. So yeah, it looks like Wolves are slightly on top in that one. Man City 1. Let's look at stats. Oh my word. 77% possession for Man City. 9 shots, 4 on target, and they've scored 3 of them. So it's not as clear, but then you look at the passing. My word, 397 passes for Man City, only 114. That's 3 times less than Man City. Accurate passes, 91%. Yeah, so let's go into the West Ham game. They're only 38 minutes in. 59% possession for Tottenham there. It's pretty even though, to be fair. Tottenham are passing it around better according to this. And then Liverpool, Newcastle. Let's have a look at that one. 62% possession. Oh, hello. Oh, it always does this on me. 62% possession for Liverpool. 2 shots each. Yeah, that's pretty even for that one as well, to be honest. So, you know, we top down, it's looks like, yeah, okay, I have 2-1 West Ham. Well, you know, you got the 1 right. You never know, you could be right with the 2. It'd make our evening a lot better if Tottenham loses tonight. But what I have to see in the second half from Arsenal is us continue to put them to the sword. We have to continue this attacking style that we have, this domination, because what I've seen so far this season, it's been first half great, second half a bit of a blip, and let the other team in. Sometimes they get a goal back, then we have to attack again. But I need us to put them to the sword. Saka could have ended this, or Xavier or Eddie or Marquinhos for him. Stay healthy for Man United. I'd say the 60th minute, bring off Saka. But we said this the other day, didn't we, Moss? Bring off Moss. Would never take off you, mate. I would not leave you on the pitch for 120 minutes. Make sure all the the crowd go as well. But no, yeah, I'd take Saka off after 60 minutes, and yeah, we just need to fight hard and hope that we dominate the second half now, because we can't let them back in. We can't. They're there for the taking. Their attack and their midfield looking decent. Their defence looking awful. And I'm going to pinpoint Mings and Konza. They don't look good. And Matt Cash is losing the battle against Martinelli. So, yeah, it's a crazy one. We've had a great first half. I can't take anything away from anybody in that first half. They've all been great. Sambi's done as well as he can. You know, what we got to remember about when we rate these players is the expectations of the player. So Sambi's nowhere near a first teamer. Nowhere near. He's definitely another season away of like integrating him, getting him used to it, picking him up, building him up a bit. But he definitely for me gets a 7 right now, because you know he has limitations. So you can't go, oh, he hasn't been very good, blah 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 blah. He has a limitation. So yeah, he's going to be a 7. If he carries on this, he'll be an 8. Xhaka, I have to say, it's been very good. I like the fact that he goes forward more. I like the fact that he adds a threat. This is the Xhaka that I see. Well, that I saw before we signed him, because I watched him in Germany, because I watched a lot of German football. And yeah, Xhaka for me is a good player. I just don't think he's made for this league. That's just, you know, I'm not saying he's a bad player. Some players just don't suit this league. But tonight he looks great. He really is playing in a position that he's enjoying, and this is the kind of the happy Xhaka I see at Switzerland. You know, he's very good at Switzerland. So yeah, big up to the crazy one of Xhaka, because you know I'm not the greatest fan of him. Everyone knows that I'm not the greatest fan. He's someone that I would quite happily sell, and I would. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, really. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think he's doing very well tonight, personally. So yeah, let's just catch up, make sure everyone's doopy doopy doo, scooby dooby doo. There we go. Okay. Make sure it's working. All good. All good. All good. I don't know if Gumza's watching, but Gumza, if you're watching, me and you need to talk. I don't know what game you're watching, Gumza. Are they back out for the second half? I think they probably are, actually, so I better get some volume going here, people. Okay, so we're back for the second half. See if I can actually hear it. Right now, I can't actually hear it, so let's just sort this out. There we go. I have volume. I wasn't having volume here, but here comes Bailey. So how are Villa going to come out in the second half? Lady crosses it in. Sambi gets it back to Ramsdale. It wasn't the most conventional way of doing it, but it worked. I'm happy with that. I'm perfectly happy. Let's take off half time because it's not half time anymore. Come on, Bobby, let's get with the programme. There we go. And all the scores are still up to date as far as I can tell. The second half hasn't kicked off at the Vitality. Don't know why. Just hasn't. The Man City game has kicked off. Let's see if Forest can keep this down to a reasonable score. I think Bournemouth only lost 4-0 to them, didn't they, I think? Depends on what kind of mood Man City are in, really, isn't it? It's kind of like, are they just going to go for the jugular and just attack you? Because they could score as many goals as they wanted to, especially with Haaland in. But it also depends if Haaland stays out there. He is so far, he hasn't come off. Crazy numbers on the suspension. There's like an 81, an 80, an 96, a 97, and an 82 on the squad numbers. It's mad. So the Bournemouth game has now kicked off. West Ham Tottenham is coming up to half time. But what we need to see Arsenal go for the jugular. Don't let Villa get any hope. Saliba's going to get a yellow there. Okay, that wasn't the greatest defending by Saliba there, I have to be honest. We can't let Villa get any excitement here at all. We just can't. Can't give them any hope. We give them hope. We saw what happened against Fulham. To be honest, Villa literally had 4 players up there. Right. Against Arsenal 6 or 7. Don't know why Villa thought they could score from that. Here comes Saka, he finds Jesus. Finds Saka, but well defended by Villa. Foul by Camera. So free kick to Arsenal. Here comes Tierney. Well defended by Ramsey there, to be honest. It is Xhaka. Wasn't the greatest cross. Easily cleared by Mings. But Xhaka is... Oh, okay. Free kick to Villa. I don't really know why, to be honest. No, it catches his arm. Does it catch his arm or catch Camera? Don't know. Still don't actually know what happened there for it to be a free kick, but it is what it is. And this Camera to Cash. Cash tries to whip it in, but blocked by Martinelli, but it's back to Camera. Cash to Bailey. Out for goal kick to Arsenal. It's all well and good you're doing all this flair, Villa, but if you can't find each other, it's very pointless. Yeah, mate. My 3 nights away was in a totally air-conditioned hotel. It was lush, absolutely lovely. That's the thing; it's only in hotels mainly. It's beautiful. The hotel room, the bar, the restaurant. It's just air conditioned. It's beautiful. It's corner to Arsenal. And 50 minutes in. It's 4-0 to Man City now. 4-0. And it's not hard on this time. So, oof. Newcastle have taken the lead against Liverpool. Isaac, or you want to call him, I don't really care. He's just scored. The £60 million man scored on his debut for Newcastle. So well done, Isaac. There we go. So the goals are coming in now. And that says to me, and it's half time for West Ham Tottenham, just so everyone knows. But yeah, that just says to me that, as I said, the 9-0 was an anomaly for the Liverpool. It wasn't saying to me that Liverpool are back, because they're not. There we go. Well done, Moss. But yeah, I'm going to call it as well, mate. I wouldn't have minded paying that much money if we needed him. Isaac, exactly. He's a good player. We could have negotiated, and we would have got him. It is what it is. It is what it is. We got Jesus, so I don't mind. We got someone. But just imagine Jesus with Isaac. Good luck, Premier League defences. Isaac and Jesus. Wow. That'd be one heck of a combination. Really would be. I'll turn off the camera for a minute. There we go. Here comes Jesus. Cons are pretty much all over him now. Cons gets a yellow card. Try to take a quick free kick. They're not going to get away with that one, so they'll have to bring it back. Yeah, exactly. Isaac, Jesus, Odegaard. Sublime attack that would have been. So it's between Odegaard and Martinelli. Who's going to take the free kick? One's going to be an in swinger, one's going to be an out swinger. So it's going to be interesting, this. It's two different options here. So good luck to Martinez. Oh, good shot. Good attempt to Odegaard there. Good attempt. I'll give him that. Well, it would have just gone wide, but to be fair. It is out for a corner to Arsenal. Saka with a corner. Martinez comfortably catches it. What on earth was that about? That's an Argentinian Brazilian issue there. There was no elbow. See, for me, if that for what Martinez did to Jesus, I would have given a penalty. I'm sorry, it's a headlock. It's a soft headlock. Colm's happy. Colm's a happy bunny. Who else have you got in your team tonight, mate? I'm glad Haaland's, but I think anyone would have to be crazy to take Haaland out of their team now. They would have to be crazy. Well defended by Gabriel there. We can't give Aston Villa any hope though, guys. Like, no decent possession or anything like that. Well, to be honest, I think we should have had a penalty from that. It's a headlock. It's a blatant headlock as well. Well, it is what it is. It's madness. It's madness, I tell you. It's madness. I have to say that the Villa midfield is actually really quite good. I'd have Kamara. I'd take Kamara now. Oh crikey! You got a lot tonight. So you got an assist from Foden, goal of Jesus. Yeah, well, their new striker Moss. I'll get on to yours in a minute. Kane. Yeah, Kane probably would do something tonight. Gabriel. I hope he gets a clean sheet. Martinelli, yeah, he's in a great game. I don't know if I don't know if you get points for having a great game. I don't think you do you? But he needs to do something, I suppose. And as for Wolves, they have signed their new striker today, but obviously not enough time to get him in. But let's see at the weekend if he can start, because if he does start, he is a very decent striker to be fair. He's only cost 15 million, but he does work hard. He's a tall fella, knows how to score. He saved Stuttgart from going down last season with goals. So yeah, watch out for him because he's a good striker. People can't be knocking him. Here's Sambi. I can't see him getting an 8 from me, but he's definitely going to get a 7. I think he's done all right. He just doesn't look quite ready for me. And it's not his fault he's playing tonight. I'm glad he is, because that means he has a future with us. But he can't be a long-term solution this season. Oh, here comes Odegaard. It's a bit slow. Oh, come on, Jesus. Saka, come on. Here's Odegaard. Tries to find Martinelli. Does find Martinelli. Finds, oh, crikey, that would... It's honestly Xhaka. Xhaka is going up with Odegaard. It's quite funny to see. Only because we don't know this kind of side of Xhaka. But I quite like it. Because I know he can put the ball away as well. I know there's an attacking threat there from Xhaka, and I'm quite enjoying it. I quite enjoy watching it. Trust me. Hang on, what's going on here? So Pepe has scored for Nice tonight against Lille Moss. Here comes Martinelli. Out for a corner. Corner to Arsenal. Coming to half time in the Liverpool Newcastle game. I will be covering the rest of that until it finishes. Hopefully it's not crazy injury time because I'm actually quite hungry. I need some cereal. So corner coming from Arsenal right now. Arsenal are going to make a change. That's good news. Tomiyasu is coming on. So who's Tomiyasu coming on for? This is what I'm slightly concerned by. I'm going to guess Sandy. That's what I'm going to guess. It's going to be an interesting substitution, that I have to say. I'm intrigued. I haven't heard who's coming off. I just know Tomiyasu's coming on. You can't give Aston Villa any hope here, guys. Offside, thank goodness for that. It's Tomiyasu. Oh, Ben White's coming off. Okay. Yeah, I did. Sorry, Moss. Yeah, it's Lille 1, Nice 2. Pepe has scored. Bamba has scored for Lille, not your Jonathan David, unfortunately. Yeah, no, it's crazy night tonight, isn't it? It's absolutely mental. Saliba, yeah, he did. Yeah, so Tomiyasu has come on for Ben White, so it's straight swap. It's probably sensible. Give him a bit of game time before the weekend because I'm hoping he starts at the weekend, not Ben. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you've seen his show earlier as well. It's just ridiculous. He's the one that wanted us to get a midfielder, but all of a sudden he's go, no, but don't panic. We're sure we'll get someone. No, like we're in the final days. It's like the last day tomorrow. It's madness. But anyway, yeah, Benji off for Takahiro, which I think makes sense. Gives Takahiro a bit more time. Proper game time, no, this training stuff, which doesn't really get you up to speed, really. And to be fair, it's going to be a hard last 25 minutes as well. Villa are going to keep fighting. I think if we get a second, they might go down a bit, but it's only 1-0. But this is what I was slightly worried about, was we just go from fourth into third, stay in fourth, go to fifth if we could. City 5-0. You kidding me? Alvarez. Was he playing from the start? Oh, okay. I'll say he isn't. Come on. But thanks, Cole. Nearly put 55 there. Ha! I don't want to shock me even. Alvarez. 65th minute. Thanks, Cole. Appreciate that, though. Yeah, no other score updates. So I was getting too much into that game then. Keep chatting. Exactly. They do need to keep chatting. Well done, Mikkel. That's the one thing I do agree here. Keep chatting to each other. Saliba needs to... Oh, brilliant. Well done. Hard tackle there, McGinn. But there's two Arsenal players down right now, Jesus and Odegaard. I think the Odegaard one's a little bit more serious than Jesus one is, because Odegaard looks in pain. I think he's had a knock on the ankle by the looks of it. Yeah, about to start, David. About to start? Oh, second half, you mean? Because Pepe's already scored, mate. Yeah, Pepe has already scored in that game. Roll on Sunday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that one with you, Cole. Me and you. Could be fun. John McGinn with a yellow card now. Odegaard's up and fine now. Martinelli, shot, blocked. Sambi to Martinelli. Tries to find Saka, but no. Well, mind you, Saka's going to try and kept in, Saka's running back. Saka needs to pass, though. We're giving him too much Starboy status, I tell you. He needs to pass there. We had Xhaka right at the edge of the box that could have shot that. Here comes Jesus. Tierney across, blocked by Cash. Here comes Bailey on the break, though. Here comes Xhaka with the ball back. Here comes Saka. Tomiyasu. I think it went out for a goal kick in the end. Good crossover by Tomiyasu, which is what a lot of people say he can't do. He can't run up the right and cross it in, but he could clearly there. So this is where Saka should have passed it to Xhaka. He's never going to get past all those, so why not just pass it? Be no more goals. But this game's not over and done with, and that's the problem. This game is not over and done with. Should be done. Cash with, I have literally no idea whether that's a cross or a shot or trying to pass it to his friend in the crowd. No idea what it was. Waste. They're up there. So much power behind it. I don't know what that was. 71 minutes played. We've got a double substitution for Villa here. Douglas Luiz and Coutinho is coming on. It's going to be a heck of a lot of Brazilians on this pitch. Here's Saka. Cannot beat his man. We're not winning the second balls. Here comes Bailey. Shot. Did it come off Ramsdale or did it just go over? It's going to be a corner. Did come off Ramsdale. Okay. There is a threat from Aston Villa, which is what I was worried about. Oh, did he really get a touch to that? Not convinced. Rendia's coming off for Douglas Luiz. I think it might be. And it's John McGinn that's coming off as well. That's the question, though, isn't it? That is the big question. I don't know if Colm's still here, but if Colm's here, it could be a good question to answer. Will Anthony be on the right or would he be on the left? Would it be a Sancho and Anthony right on the left? Who knows? But, to be honest, they could switch quite a lot in the game. Poor corner, but Xhaka just clears it out for another corner. Needs to be a better corner this time if we don't want to get anything. Gone in. It's 1-1. I don't think there's a VAR issue here. They're asking, has he been impeded? Let's have a look. Before I change it, it is going to VAR. Possible foul. So it has gone to VAR. Possible foul. So before I change it, I'll wait to see what the VAR is. I don't think Camera's doing much wrong. It's a goal, I think. It's a goal. It's a goal. Oh, do I feel sick now? Got literally nothing to say right now. Oh dear. Like I said, don't let them back in. Our second half performances are awful. Every single time. No, that wasn't a foul. He was holding his position, which you're allowed to do. It's for Ramsdale to get around him, not for Kamara to move. So yeah, that is not a foul. That's the rule book. If he was pushing it into Ramsdale, making Ramsdale move, then yes, that's a foul. But because Kamara was holding his position, that's fine. Ramsdale needs to work around Kamara. So yeah, that's no foul. Here comes Tomiyasu. Finds Saka. Finds Martinelli. Goal. Oh, Martinelli with a goal. I'm glad I'm typing again, to be fair. We have fight. So there we go. I don't need to worry about that, what you want to call a foul, but in the law book, it's not a foul. So yeah, that's fine. West Ham have equalised. Losing my voice, which is just automatic. It's shouting. I don't know why I lose my voice. West Ham have equalised against Tottenham. Great goal by Martinelli. You'll be fighting so hard. So well done, Arsenal. Smith Rowe's now coming on. Don't know who for though. Didn't see the board long enough. And foul to Aston Villa. Foul by Tomiyasu there. No one's going to tell me to delete, mate. I'll tell you that now. We've got a lot of fight, and that's what I do like about Arsenal. But it's the players. Players are severely tough. And they don't put their heads down anymore, and I like that. Does he continue with the free kick here? I think it is, isn't it? Safely clip up by Ramsdale. Well done. Oh, it's just stressful. Why can't we just finish teams off? To be fair, what I'm seeing from Aston Villa isn't that bad. Their midfield I quite like. They've got some threat down the wings, but their defence is awful. Here comes Ramsey. Cross in there. Cleared by... Oh, crikey. Odegaard's pulled up there. Smith Rowe's coming on. So Odegaard's going off injured. Makes me question why we've not brought Vieira on there, to be fair. But okay. 80 minutes in. So now we get to see Smith Rowe. Ramsdale's down as well now. So that's a concern. And that is a big concern, but it's clutching his hamstring. I hope he hasn't fought something. You okay, doll? Love you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Just hot. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
You put the fan on for him?
He's fine.
Oh, I see.
Is he injured?
Yeah, is it just come off injured? Danny Ings is coming on now. Who's he coming on for? No one at the moment. Kamara's coming off. Okay, so they're going all out attack now. So can we hold them off? What on earth was that by Mings? Literally just holding Jesus. Oh. Okay, that wasn't great from Saliba. So it's a throw into Villa. Close to the penalty area. What is Mings doing? He's gone off the pitch. What that was about. Odegaard's come off, mate. So yeah, if he's in your FPL team, you might need to take him out because he could be out for a bit. Just like he said, his ankle. Smith Rowe's come on. Ramsdale looks fine now. Had a bit of a worry with his hamstring, but looks fine. Ings has come on for Kamara. And yeah, we just need to hold this out now, Moss. Can't make any silly errors now. Coming to the 85th minute. No more goals in the other games. We'll be doing the Liverpool-Newcastle game after this one. Until that finishes. So the scores at the moment: Bournemouth 0, Wolves 0, Arsenal 2, Villa 1, Man City 5, Forest 0, West Ham 1, Tottenham 1, Liverpool 0, Newcastle 1. Arsenal just being a little bit scrappy at the moment and needs to calm it down a bit. Oh, that's a great pass by Bailey to Cash. Means me. So it's a corner to Villa. I said this would be close. Everyone's saying 4-0. I said no. It's going to be harder than we expected it to. Corner to Villa. Wait for them to take it. Cross comes in. They tried to do exactly the same thing to Ramsdale they did previously. This time they didn't get away with it. But that is a foul, Moss. What Kamara did the first time round wasn't a foul, but what they did that time is a foul. Because you're making Ramsdale physically move by moving into him. So now there's two players coming on now, Holding and Eddie. Saka's coming off. Give it up on these strange subs. So Saka's coming off for Holding. I'm pretty sure that's not totally correct. Who's Eddie coming on for? Eddie is coming on for... I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. All right. All right, so it's probably 5 at the back now. Yeah, Hammers. West Ham scored. It was Souček for... yeah, it's 6-0 to Man City now. Alvarez with another one. So it's now Man City 6. Forest 0. Alvarez with another one. There we go. Have you done? Okay. Well, I'll be going from this game to the Liverpool Newcastle game anyway, because that one kicked off half an hour later, you see. So I'll be doing that one as well. Yeah, I can hear you. I haven't muted it. I think it's currently just me and Moss anyway. Well, if half of his arm was offside, he's offside, mate. Unfortunately, that's the rules. The rules are the rules. Eddie's taking it down to the right-hand side, trying to kill some time. I think Arsenal just need to pass it around now and just kill off some time. Really have got the ability to do us on the break, so... And they expect 5 minutes of injury time. So we've got a lot of stress to carry about, Moss. A lot of stress to carry on. Smith Rowe. To Eddie. Good tackle there by Igny. Yeah, well, we said this, didn't we, Moss? That Alvarez is a good signing, just as well as Haaland is. You know, it's great signing. Martinelli here, poor shot, pulled wide.
It's not watching down Piggy in the middle.
You what, babe?
It's not watching down Piggy in the middle.
Yeah. The first half was very good, actually, though. I really enjoyed the first half. Second half has been more... What I'm more worried about Arsenal long term is we don't seem to want to kill off a team. We just let them get back into it. Here comes Eddie.
Yeah, but that's always been Arsenal's problem. They get into the flow, they get into the stride, and then they lose energy and momentum.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's been any more goals. No, not yet. No, as soon as these games are finished, I'll move on to the Liverpool-Newcastle game, which is what I've been saying to people. Liverpool are not the force they were. No one will listen to me.
We commented on the fact that Arteta is going nuts.
Oh, he always goes nuts. I'm kind of used to him just being an air traffic controller now. Kind of used to that. I don't agree with it, but it is the way he manages games. What I don't agree with is when, like, Aston Villa were attacking earlier, and he was shouting out commands to the defenders where they should be concentrating on defending, not listening to commands.
It's not very effective.
No, here comes Eddie. Here comes Tommy. His name's Tommy Assie. Just easy to say Tommy. But 3 minutes from full time in this game. I'm not too worried right now. I can't see much threat from Villa, but it only takes a second to score a goal. It takes a second to make an absolute silly error as well. Gabriel needs to calm down. Good boy. Did he really win anything with the ball there?
Why does he look so sad?
Who has his? I don't know actually. No, but he's so happy to play at Arsenal, to be honest. But yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. He look really sad on the subspace, doesn't he? I think maybe he's just worried that there might be a goal coming, but I think we'll be fine now. I think that's it. I think Damien called it right last night on the review show. He called 2-1. I said 3-2. I knew it would be close. But here comes Watkins against Holding.
Oh my god.
That's it, Tommy. Go on, Eddie. Go, 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 go.
You can't go too far without being offside.
Come on. Oh, okay, Eddie over the bar. That'll do though, kill some more time. That'll do. It's finished in the Man City Nottingham Forest game. It's finished 6-0. Not much of a shot there, to be fair.
You should have passed it.
Yeah, but I think maybe it was just wasting time, to be honest. The problem is...
I don't know, because he was very clever and he held back, so it wasn't offside.
Yeah. Arsenal free kicks. This will be it now. This will be it. It's only 30 seconds of injury time left. I think Gerrard should be proud of his players. They've put up a fight. I think if he gets a sack off this game, I think that's madness. Maybe if they got absolutely battered at the weekend, they might, they should be sacked. Not after this performance. I thought they've actually put on a good fight. So, did he just slip over then? We are out of injury time, but Rob Jones is probably just adding. There we go, full time. Happy days. Happy days up here again. Let's find the other game now. Which one's on? Which one's on now? Right, so we're going to Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool have just scored. Seriously. You're winding me up.
Pretty good kick, isn't No,
Literally just missed it.
Newcastle.
Firmino again. Say that again,
It's
Danny.
Newcastle, wasn't it?
Yeah, Liverpool, Newcastle.
Yeah, but why have they just shown a replay of Newcastle scoring there?
Oh, because the sub just went off. He scored,
Oh,
so they were just showing his goal probably. They do that sometimes. They
I
do
think
that.
they need to give them time, don't they?
No, they do that. So now we've got the Liverpool Newcastle game on, and Firmino has just equalised for. Sorry.
What's going on there?
You know what, Moss? I don't think Gerrard deserves to be in trouble for that performance. That performance was good from Villa. You know, that wasn't a bad performance from us at all. So, you know, if he gets sacked after that, I think it's a bit mad. I'm just going to put full. There we go, full time. So we are. Bournemouth Wolves game is still playing. Obviously, the West Ham Tottenham game is still playing. Here comes Luis Diaz. Cross cleared by Newcastle, well enough. Oh, Gomez. Oh, so lucky then. Bad defending. Here comes Salah though. Well defended by Target, I guess. We have got a 100% record now. So now we're just watching the Liverpool Newcastle game till the finish. Blakey asleep or still awake?
Away.
Okay, I might as well leave it to the game's finished.
Well, that's what I thought you would be doing.
Yeah. Wasn't too sure because I know you came up. I didn't know if you was tired or something.
No.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll put you to bed when the game's finished.
You put me to bed.
Okay, you do realise I can't mute.
Yeah, well, no, but I want bed.
You want bed? You want to go? You want to come to bed now?
No, because
This will be finished by. This will be finished by 10.
Handstand.
This will be finished by 10, though.
Okay, I'll go downstairs.
I'll need some cereal before I go to bed anyway.
Too tired to even process. Enjoy your game.
Love you, darling.
Bye, Moss.
Here comes Newcastle. Goes back to Allison. 67 minutes of this one. Still West Ham 1, Tottenham 1. It has finished the Vitality. It's 0. That finished 0-0. Yeah, well. To be honest, you've also got to think of the after effects of losing the manager. It's kind of a little bit of a jump normally in performance sometimes. So Bournemouth probably have performed just a little bit better. They might have played differently as well. Let's have a look, actually. I should be able to find out. Yeah, they had a different formation. They played differently tonight. So, yeah. See you in a bit, though. Here comes Harvey Elliott. Gary O'Neill has taken control of Bournemouth for the interim. I expect a new manager to be announced within 2 weeks, I'd say. The most shocking one that would not shock me, I'll be honest, is Sean Dyche. I can see Sean Dyche going in there quite happily, quite easily, to be honest. So yeah. Liverpool just making a change. Darwin Núñez coming off. Making a triple change, Liverpool. They're going full on this one. Van Dijk gets the captain's armband. What I will do is share the stream. If anyone wants to come on, talk, because I know the Arsenal game's finished. But if anyone wants to come on, you're more than welcome. If anyone wants to come on, you're more than welcome, guys. Whilst I finish watching the Liverpool-Newcastle game, talk about the Arsenal, talk about games, talk about anything, to be honest. More than welcome. Yeah, the Argentinian Brazilian issue. Yeah. I think Liverpool are resting some players for Everton game, aren't they? But do they realise they're not actually winning this game? Do they realise that? Because they're not. Coming up to the 72nd minute in this game. Let's just double check on the West Ham game. That's still 1-1. 81 minutes played in that one. You'd say that'll probably be a draw. This one I wasn't too sure, you know. This could have been a Liverpool masterclass, or Liverpool could shock Liverpool, and so far they've shocked Liverpool. So, you know. Liverpool foul. So it's going to be Simicast or Milner to take it. Milner to take it. Whips it in, easily cleared by Burn. And Simicast goes all the way back to Alisson. Sorry, mate. Yeah, he's having a better game. So I've heard. I've heard he's having a better game tonight. Is anyone like really excited by Liverpool? I'm not. I have to be honest. I'd watch them, and I'm not like, oh, this is an amazing game by Liverpool. Just don't get them. Don't find them that exciting. I preferred it with Mane, and I can't even stand that player. But at least he found a dirty way of winning. Still 1-1 in the West Ham Tottenham game. Blackburn, as Moss said, they're still 1-0. I don't think I've even got the time to look into all the other scores. I'll just stick with the Premier League tonight. It's a little bit mad. I think so. Good. I'm glad you're excited, mate. There's nothing wrong with being excited. There's still just some warning signs, and could that come to bite us on the bum at the weekend? Could do. Because the weekend is the challenge. That's the challenge. Going to Old Trafford against Man United. That's the challenge. That is where we're going to find out how good this Arsenal team is. And you can say Brentford beaten 4-0, blah, 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 blah. This is the team that beat Liverpool 2-1 at home after two very bad results. Casemiro's in their team. Not too worried about Anthony, because I don't think he'll play much anyway. But it's going to be a test of Arsenal's character, that one. Well, 14 minutes to go in this game. Still 1-1 between West Ham and Tottenham. There's only 11 minutes between the two games, weirdly. I do think West Ham Tottenham game did kick off 3 minutes late, like at the start. So yeah, that didn't help matters. I did say that these two would be fairly close by the end of it. Carvalho, Diaz, to Milner, to Elliott, to Fabinho, to Gomez. We've got a deflection. Goes up to Simicas. To Carvalho. He slips as he crosses. So the pass wasn't totally accurate. Elliott goes up to try and get it back. Wins Liverpool a throw-in. Oh, Newcastle got 2 players down. I'm guessing cramp. Lascelles is definitely for cramp. So can Liverpool win this? If not, it's going to be a very bad start to the season for Liverpool. Yes, they beat Bournemouth 9-0, but like, what else have they actually done? They're drawing against teams they should be beating, not drawing. Here comes Diaz with a shot. Pope hits it over the bar. So there's 11 minutes in this game left. 1 minute of normal time in the West Ham Tottenham game. I think Tottenham will take a draw, to be fair, in that one. I prefer West Ham to beat them. So it won't be the worst result for Tottenham. Draw against West Ham. Here comes Murphy. Firmino has just gone back and defended for Liverpool. Moss needs one more for the West Ham game. And Liverpool goal, I get correct, so it's still 2. Okay, so you went for 2-1 for this one as well. To be honest, I don't know if Newcastle might score. Here comes Elliott for Liverpool. Diaz, Pope. Pope just stood there like there was no effort whatsoever. Wow. Diaz, deflected shot. Pope is like, thank you. I like that. Considering it was deflected as well, Pope did really well there. Still 1-1 in the West Ham Tottenham game. They are in injury time for that one. Cross my meal now. Finds Simicast. Simicast with cross. Yeah, less said about that. It goes into Pope's hands anyway. A lot of luck that went to Pope's arms. Well, this has got to be a must-win for Liverpool, surely. Okay, Elliot Anderson's coming on for Newcastle. So that's because he's meant to be quite an exciting prospect, Elliot Anderson, Newcastle. So it'd be great to come on at outfield for him. Big up to Eddie Howe for trusting him, to be fair. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool here. Foul by Willa Carvalho. Not convinced by that, It's a bit soft. West Ham 1, Tottenham 1 still. They're in the 92nd minute right now. Can Liverpool get a winner from somewhere for this one? Not too sure, Not too sure. They can if Newcastle defend badly, which they did there. Letting Fabinho have a shot. So Elliot Anderson's coming on for Almiron. Just wait for the goal kick to be taken by Pope. With the 94th minute for the West Ham Tottenham game, that's still 1-1. And Anderson's been, surely he's been fouled. Yeah. Fouled by Milner. Well done, Elliot. Well played. He did. Nah, shut up, Milner. There's got to be a point in Milner's career that he's going to have to retire, surely. I just wouldn't want him as a right back. It's a strange place to put someone of his age as a right back. Oh. Big up Tariq. Pep doing well. Five minutes to go of normal time. Milner's crossed it in. Tsimikas. Willock. Oh, what was that, Willock? Fabinho over the bar. This is stressful, guys. It's finished in the West Ham Tottenham game. So it's West Ham 1, Tottenham 1. Souček and Carrera, I think, for the own goal for Tottenham. All right, mate. I didn't know what it was, so you just told me what it was. I didn't even know what it was. It's a scarf. Ooh. I'll tell you who knits scarves in this house. That's my son. My son knits all my scarves. I didn't know what it was. Moss didn't tell me. Moss just said that you had something for me. Yeah, nearly though, mate. Nearly. What's Pope doing there? It's fine. I ruin all my Christmas presents and birthday presents with my partner. I'm one of those touchy-feelies. I like to work out what things are. Em hates it. We're top of the league. We are top of the league. But what's more important is some of the... here we go. Some of the challenges... We lost the laptop there. Some of the challenges to the top four are also having a very bad start to the season, which is the most important factor for me, is that. So, yeah. So Liverpool just don't. It doesn't look like last season, or I'd say the first part of last season, Liverpool looked to fret every time they went forward. They don't for this game. Kind of looks like a bit of a blunt knife. It's kind of not. It's a knock on the ankle. Hopefully some ice and nothing more than that. But I think then. But what I will say, if Odegaard is injured, is we've got Smith Rowe and Vieira that can cover that area very easily. So I'm not too worried about Odegaard being injured. Not as much as I am about Partey and El Neni. Like, we've got two players that can cover Odegaard. So I'm not too concerned. Obviously, I'd still like him to play, don't get me wrong, but we've got two players that can do the creative. Because Vieira, for me, could easily cover Odegaard. But Liverpool just on this, it doesn't feel scary though. I'm seeing them attacking, and I'm like, and corner comes in. Pope just handles this stuff so easily. Pope is a very underrated goalkeeper. Yeah, we'll probably hear more. I wouldn't say tomorrow, probably Friday. Yeah, I did tell you, but you probably weren't listening at the time, mate. Yeah, Odegaard went off. Injured. He stuck his hand up and says, "I'm injured." And Smith Rowe. That's why Smith Rowe came on for Odegaard. Oh, you are kidding me. Is it? We're trying to trick cross there. Oh, quick free kick there. Goes out for a goal kick for Newcastle. Newcastle. Why, man? Yeah, well, I think even Vieira's getting annoyed with it, to be honest now. I don't blame him. I don't want Vieira turning into. Do I say? Like Martinelli at the beginning. Didn't trust him. Trust Vieira. Because if you didn't trust him, why sign him? Because that will suggest to me it's not a Mikel Arteta signing. I'm excited by Vieira. He's been on the bench enough. He had a good under 21 game with Smith Rowe himself. So, but yeah, you're probably right. It's probably ESR. In comes Joelinton. It's going to be a foul, isn't it? Yeah, thought as much. What? Well, Liverpool. So seriously, Liverpool fans, you telling me you don't do that kind of silly stuff? It's not like he kicked it the other side of the pitch. He just knocked it off a little bit. 91st minute. 4 minutes of injury time left to play. Yeah. Well, they're saying it's a cynical foul. I'm not sure, but it was cynical, to be honest. Got 3 minutes left. It's absolutely roasting here. Meant to be coming up to autumn. Gomez trying to find Elliott, but Joelinton's down. But to be fair, they're not going to stop because why should they? It's not a head injury. It's down for cramp. Milner crosses it. Pope should win that nice and easily. Yeah, but that wasn't the easiest drop to the floor there. There's a lot of cramp here from Newcastle players, but to be fair, I'm not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. Man and matches for Isaac. Okay. Oh, they're showing the goal here. Great finish by Isaac. I think the fall that when Pope collected that ball, to be fair, would have hurt him a bit. So, you know, it's fine. literally in the last minute here. Alisson taking a little bit of a risk there. Just in control, but managed to clear it anyway. Trippier gives the ball away. That's not great. This will be the last opportunity for Liverpool here. Newcastle just need to focus and concentrate, and they should get me a point. And Liverpool really need to consider what they're doing, because this is madness. They should not be doing this badly here, but they are. Shot there from Gomez over the bar. One more forward quarter. So we're just waiting for the final blow of the whistle. Should be any second, to be honest. That's it, Newcastle. Just win it. Kick it. Go on. Go on. Here comes Joe Willock. Joelinton. Oh, that would have been a nicer tackle if that actually connected with Joelinton then. Kicks it in. Here comes Anderson. I just can't keep control of the ball, bless him. Good try though. Well done, Newcastle. Honestly, really good work from Newcastle. They've not given up. They've kept fighting. Good on them. Here comes Salah. Going to go out for a corner. This will literally be the last opportunity right now. One last corner. Corner to Liverpool. We're in the 97th minute. I will question why there's been 2 extra minutes if there's a goal here. Carvalho. Goal. Liverpool. I will question why there's been 2 extra minutes on top of this. Yeah, Joe's got 2 other brothers. Chris, and there's another one. Where have they got 2 minutes from? Madness. I'm more concerned why they got 2 more minutes injury time. Game over. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. Moss, Tariq, for everyone being in the chat. As you can imagine, nearly 3-hour stream. A little bit knackered now. And there's the scores. So Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 1, Bournemouth 0, Wolves 0, Man City 6, Forest 0, West Ham 1, Tottenham 1, Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. Moss is happy because he's got the assist as well, probably for his FPL. But right now, I am out of here. There will be a review on the Armoury TV very shortly, so watch out for that. I won't be there because I'm going to sleep. But everyone, right now, I am out of here. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Bobby, and I'm out of here. Take care.